All right, I want to go over these thunderstorms that occurred earlier today. Well, actually, technically, it's yesterday. As this video is going up so late. But we're going to take a look at this cell right here. This is 5 o'clock, a little after 5 o'clock. And we're looking at the radar right now. Now let's take a look at this cell. This cell really blew up right over here, just west of Atlantic Highlands. And it blew up in a spot where we actually could document it very well. This is 5:30, all right? And then you could see it moved on and affected Long Island. However, there is an Earthcam for this area, and I want to show that to you now. So, this is what it looked like a little after 5 o'clock. You could sort of see the dark shelf cloud there. Let me get rid of that. You can sort of see the dark, go away. You can see the dark shelf cloud right there, over there in the corner there. Sort of see it, all right? And you can see the storm moving in, and this storm was very impressive when I watched this video from the Earthcam site. I'll provide the link to you for this camera, but they don't archive this footage, so that's why we're kind of showing what it looks like now. So you can see here, you can see that dark shelf cloud getting closer and closer. And this camera is looking to the north, I guess, maybe a little northwest. Mostly to the north, I think maybe a little northwest at Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. All right, this was right in the line of when these storms started blowing up this evening. See, it's moving closer. You're going to start to see the rain move in shortly. You actually be able to see the rain fill the screen pretty quickly. Here, you can sort of see it. You sort of see it on the left-hand side there. All right, so you're going to see the rain on the left-hand side start to come in. Move this along a little more. You hear the thunder. There's the storm approaching, and there's another shelf cloud over there. You can see right there, right? Here, you can see it starting to move in now. You can hear the rain. And this is around 5:18 now. All right? Because this area got hit pretty hard by the storms, and you're going to be impressed when this thing moves through, what you're going to see here. Because it's pretty impressive. And there may have even been hail with this, too. Ooh, there's some lightning. So, watch it come in. Here comes the wind. You can hear the seagulls cackling. Here it comes. You see the flag move. And here comes the rain. Look at how fast the rain comes in across the screen. This is pretty awesome. See the rain coming in over there. That bright spot, that's the rain shield. This is awesome storm footage. You can see how the rain shield's moving in now. Camera's overexposing it a little bit, but it's pretty awesome. Watch what happens when this thing hits. You're gonna see like approximately a 50-mile-an-hour wind gust at least with this. If not more, probably more than 50. Here comes the rain. There may even be some hail there. You see that? Bouncing off? I think that's hail. Like pea-sized hail. There were also a couple of close lightning strikes too. There was nothing like this on Long Island, unfortunately. The lightning strike coming up soon. See the wind swinging around there? That was probably like less than 100 feet away. That was a close one. What a storm, huh? Yeah, we had nothing like that here on Long Island. You can see now the wind is coming from the other direction again. Isn't that interesting? The wind shifted to the west. Now it's going back from the east again. Now it's trying to shift back to the west again. Right, this is approximately at... Can't move it now. Frozen. Comes again some more heavy rain. So again, this is what it sort of looked like there as the storm moved over Atlantic Highlands. I'm trying to move it so we can look at the time, but see some pretty heavy rain. This is 23, so 1723, 523. Some more wind gusts again. Yeah, this is way more impressive than what we had. That's what I call severe thunderstorm. It's that, yes. That's another one, within 100 feet at least. Almost instant thunder. Barely a second. Oh, this is awesome. I wanted to show you this because they don't archive these streams, unfortunately. They archive them only for 24 hours, so I wanted to show this to you. That's awesome, man. Now that's a thunderstorm. What we had on Long Island was not like this at all. It's not where I was. Still pouring. wonder why they got a little more rain over there when you're looking at the rainfall. Look, so close to an inch over there. You can see it's definitely lasting longer, the heavy rain. It's only rained heavy for like a minute or two. On Long Island. It was torrential, but it was only like maybe 5 minutes or less. Oh, less than 5 minutes. Now it's starting to wrap up. There you go. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive storm right there that hit Atlantic Highlands. Oh, yeah. See the storm is now a little further away, so you can see it over there in the distance. Here's the shelf. As it's moving away from the camera now. You can still see here some thunder though. In the distance there. So I'll move this back a little bit. We should be able to capture the lightning that produced that. Let's see if we can. See if we see any bolts here. I don't think so though, but now it's moved on to Coney Island. I think there's another camera at Coney Island we can check. Let's see if we can get a view of this impressive storm from there. But there you go. Very impressive storm right there of Atlantic Highlands. Really impressive. Even the thunder. Really, like I said, that thing really just blew up right around that whole area there. Alright, so this is the Coney Island camera here. And again, this is 5 o'clock. You can see the storm moving in there. Look at that beautiful shelf cloud there. Man, what a view. Wish I was there to watch it. You can see the storm right there. There it is. See the shelf cloud. You can see it's like developing in that spot right there. It's very interesting because I usually don't, thunderstorms usually don't develop right in that spot. Maybe they'll hit there plenty of times, but to develop right in New York Harbor is really interesting to see. But there's the storm right there. You can see it. Unfortunately, this camera does not have sound, so I don't think you're going to be able to hear anything. As far as hear any thunder. But you'll see, you could definitely see this thunderstorm coming into view here and developing. All right, this is 5:10. See it moving in. There it is, right there, over there. See the lightning, but you can see these are starting to affect Atlantic Highlands right there. Really beautiful. Yeah, sky's continuing to get dark. Not seeing too much lightning yet. Gotta wait for it to get a little closer, I guess. Let's see. This is 5:15. It's definitely hammering Atlantic Highlands this time. You can clearly see the rain shield. There it is. It's just so weird. I've never seen a storm sit up like that in Atlantic Harbor, in New York Harbor before. I've never seen a storm pop in New York Harbor. Usually they'll pop over New Jersey further in, but to actually pop right around that area, it's very unusual. It's getting closer. Here we are, getting close to 7:20. I'm at 5:20. All right, tricked by the military time. You can see it's raining off to the south now. And maybe it lost some of its punch when it got to Coney Island. Well, that's why I'm watching this. We're going to see if it did lose any of its punch. Unfortunately, there's no sound with this. So all I can do is talk over it. without the sound. You're not going to be able to hear any thunder, but we should be able to see if there's any lightning here. Not seeing too much lightning. Let's move this along here. Took a little while to cross New York Harbor. You can see it looks like it's staying mainly to the south of Coney Island at this point. All right. You'll really see how dark it is. And again, if I pause this, and we look at the radar at this time. Let's see. This is 5:30. All right, so you can see hasn't hit Coney Island yet. It's in between Coney Island and Atlantic Highlands. Atlantic Highlands is like right over here, actually. So it's actually hitting Atlantic Highlands right about now. And you can see Coney Island is right over here. So it's about to get hit. You can start seeing, I start to see another shelf cloud over there on the horizon here. It's actually 23, 523. You can see the shelf cloud. All right, getting a little closer now. Look at that. You can start to see you're starting to see the shelf taking to develop right there. There it is. Wow, beautiful. Really see that forming. What a view this is, I gotta say. What a view. Not seeing a ton of lightning yet. Let's along a little more. There it is. You can sort of see. There it is. There it is. Right there. This is amazing. I had to show you this. You can clearly see the Boeing. You can actually see the Boeing. You're not going to be able to hear anything, but you can tell it's raining because it's got water on the lens now. You can see how fast, look at how fast those clouds are moving. So this is a storm that has straight line winds. You can see that. Very impressive. What a beauty. I mean, this is real time. This isn't sped up. Look at how fast those clouds are moving. Yeah, you see the camera start to move now? That's the wind hitting it. You guys probably see those buildings disappear once that cloud moves a little further in. Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. Here you go. Here comes the rain. Look at that. That is amazing right there. I'm so glad I got to share this with you because this is pretty amazing. Here comes the rain. You're going to get to see the rain move in now. It's starting to rain, but the real heavy stuff is... Yep, there's the lightning. There you go. Now it's in. Yep. This is classic Boeing thunderstorm behavior. Right here, you can clearly see that. But that definitely, you can see how it just like developed over New York Harbor. It's just really interesting to look at. Now it's just pouring rain. Might see some lightning in here. It's kind of hard without the sound. Even if you see lightning, it's not as thrilling like hearing that thunder. But there, look at the visibility go down even more now. So it's the same storm that hit. So it took about 10 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get across New York Harbor, which is pretty quick to get from Atlantic Highlands over to Coney Island. That's all it took. You can see now they're in the rain shaft. It's getting a heavy downpour now. Very impressive. And you gotta remember, it took another half an hour to get to us on Long Island, so it took about a half an hour to get from there to Belmore, where I was, around 6 o'clock, and it hit at 6 o'clock. It already seems like it's losing some of its punch a little bit already. Though it's hard to tell without the sound, obviously. But you can see some heavy rain, but not as much lightning. Not as much lightning. You'd think that tower would get struck. One of those things would get struck. They probably get struck by lightning a lot. The wheel and that big tower that they have there at Coney Island. Being that they're such tall objects. This camera's pretty high up too, I might add. But not seeing too much lightning. I can move this along a little bit more. Still pouring. Absolutely pouring. Look at how heavy that is. You can't even see the water. Yes, it's a pretty heavy torrential rain right here. That is cool. There's some lightning. It is cool. Yeah, it's starting to freeze on me again. Probably doesn't like me doing that, using the, here's toward the end. There you go. A look at this thunderstorm on both sides of New York Harbor. It is starting to brighten up a little bit as it moves on. There you go. There's the storm. Like, there it is. Clear sky. Actually, looks like it's cleared out. So there you go. That's a look at what that storm was. Very impressive. Very impressive storm indeed. And then there was the other cell that occurred too as well. I don't want to forget about that cell either. The one that occurred around 3 o'clock. I don't think that one was quite as severe though. Let's see. This was the first batch. Looks kind of impressive, but these don't look as impressive as this because they don't have that bowing effect. So this is 4 o'clock. This is a cell around 5. You can see it's got more of a bowing effect to it. That's that straight line wind that you saw there. So yeah, very impressive to see this. And again, just where it developed in this area right here. You know, between Newark, just developed like just around Newark, Staten Island. This whole area right here, it's just kind of developed right here. I don't usually see that often. So, well, an amazing storm. If you did get hit by it and you got a good storm out of it, I hope you took a video or at least looked at it and enjoyed it. So that's it for this one.